Hey guys, what's up? Happy Friday! Welcome in, everybody.
Hey,
How you doing? What's up,
welcome.
Brit, Zilla, Cloud, Opal, everybody out in chat? Welcome in. Joel, you are the king of the Britons. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Guys, it's podcast night. I'm joined here by CM Rinku.
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy to be here.
What's up, Shura? What's up, Don? What's up, y'all? So, it's podcast night. We're live with episode 2 of our bi-weekly Shadow Arena podcast, Into the Shadows. We're going to be going over new things coming to the game. We're going to be going over patch notes. We're going to be going over recent community events. And Valiford, thank you so much for that T1 sub. Heck yeah, buddy. Really appreciate it, man.
Nice.
Thank you.
First sub of the day.
first censor of the day. There are going to be a lot of those moments. Oh, we've got some cool community clips to show you, and me and Rinku have come to a resolution on who submitted the best clip in the last 2 weeks, and that person will be hang on, need to actually grab it. That person
I need some
will be receiving an official
reward.
Shadow Arena t-shirt from the Pearl Abyss merch store. Definitely appreciate everybody that sent in clips. We'll be showing 3 of them tonight. We also have some community questions we're going to go over. And we have 2 community tournaments that happened in the last 2 weeks that we're going to talk about as well. Show off some clips and talk about the cool stuff that's going on. Pretty stoked. It'll be good.
For sure, yeah. There's a lot to talk about today.
As a community manager, how do you feel that they were in the last 2 weeks there were 2 community ran and led tournaments?
Dude, I mean, that's awesome to see. I love them all, and I can't wait for even more. I mean, I love watching the tournaments. I love the competitive hype. I mean, I just love it. That's pretty much all I can say. Like, I hope to see more and more and more, and official tournaments as well, so.
So, the clips were actually decided on between me and Rinku. We just were like, okay, which one do we like the best? That's the person who's getting the t-shirt. So that
Pretty
one's...
much, yep.
Yeah, so that's already been decided. So we're just gonna be showing them off, and we're gonna be going over who the winner is tonight. But yeah, the other thing is the game is down right now. There is actually maintenance happening this instant, like right now. And you said we're gonna actually get like access to the patch notes like as soon as they go up. So we're
gonna... I think the game's coming up during our podcast, so as soon as the patch notes are live, we can just look at them live on this podcast and check them out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's gonna be hype.
That'll be good. It'll be real good. Looking forward to... Yeah, we're gonna have patch... Apparently, he's not teasing... He's already seen them. He's already seen the patch notes.
I've seen them.
So, and he's like telling me that there's gonna be a bunch of character changes and stuff, and I'm like, bro, you can't, like, tease me like this. I'm sitting over here like, I can't see this yet. He's like,
yeah, I mean, there's some fixes, you know, we'll look at it. There's some things. It's not like a giant patch or anything, but just a quick, you know, like some patch notes to look at, and we'll have to check it out. So, yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, there were some even things these last 2 weeks, like, added to the game, though. Like, we got a battle pass. We never had a battle pass.
Yeah.
We got a battle pass. Among some other cool events that are happening that are a little bit more official. So, per the usual, we're going to be talking about the new stuff. We're going to be talking about patch notes. We're going to be talking about recent community events. Then we're going to go into the community corner and show off your clips that you guys submitted. And then do a Q&A at the end of the podcast and go over stuff that you guys have already submitted. And if you guys have any questions in the moment that you want to ask that we're allowed to talk about, you want to kind of maybe tell them the parameters that we can... Because some questions that were submitted we can't talk about because... Like, he's not a dev, and I don't work for PA. I'm just a guy that talks really fast on the internet, so I have no idea. But you want to kind of go over a little bit of what the,
Yeah. For sure. So, basically, like, for people that don't know, like, I'm a community manager for Pearl Abyss, and so, just to make it clear, like, I'm not a dev, and I'm also not in, like, the marketing department. I'm, like, a community manager, so I can't talk about, you know, like, future plans or, like, unreleased information. So, like, if you're asking, like, what's going to be the new content that's coming out in the future that's been unannounced. Of course, I can't be the one to announce it, and I probably don't know specifically exactly what's going to be announced until around the time it is announced. So just specifics like that of like specific like content that's coming in the game, or like what the future plans are. I can't go over in detail, but we can talk about like, you know, what the community wants to see and what we can relay to the devs. So if you guys like ask questions of like what content is coming out, or is this content coming out, you know, I don't know, or I might not know, or I might not be able to talk about it. But if you guys really want to see that content, we can talk about what you guys want to see and then share that info with the devs. So that's pretty much like where the line is for that.
It's a little bit more like, if you think about this, the suggestion box that's in Discord. This provides like video feedback and like an outlet for everybody to kind of communicate directly through with PA, so that in addition to like putting in suggestions on Discord, you can submit questions here, we can talk about them live, and we can send clips of us talking about them and the clips of and highlights of the cool ideas you guys come up with, to then see if maybe those are features that they can add in and talk about what the community wants, because I think that's important, and I think that's important in games. So
yeah, definitely. And it's really cool to like gather as a community and to talk about it on this podcast, because we can really get some solid ideas and some feedback to give to the devs. So yeah, super exciting.
Absolutely. And real quick, actually, Volts, if you want to throw that in, do !pod. Go ahead, submit it that way, because otherwise it's going to get drowned out in chat. If you do !pod in chat, it'll pull the form link, so that you can literally just like copy paste that into the form. And when we hit the Q&A section, it'll be there for us, so I'm not going to have to scroll back up through like a massive chat wall.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Definitely help.
So first thing let's talk about, dude. We're going to talk about the new stuff. We've got the Battle Pass.
Ooh, yeah.
The Battle Pass. Now, I know there's been a little cold and a lot of hot about the Battle Pass, and by that I mean like people's emotions and feelings. People are like excited that it's here, a little less excited about the rewards, but like they're stoked that it's actually like at least from my perspective, I feel like I'm being rewarded for playing again, which is nice.
Yeah. Definitely, that's good.
So, like, they kind of go over what is the Battle Pass. You can see here when you log into the game, you're going to have this window in the upper right. You can see at 15,000 points. That's going to max the Battle Pass. This one's free. You don't have to pay for it. You just get it. So, I mean, really, to a certain degree, you can't really complain about free stuff. I'm just going to take it. But there is some really cool stuff in here. And one super freaking epic thing that I want to talk about, because I saw that and, like, my sphincter clenched because I got so excited.
All right.
I was like, you know, you get like tingles and you're like, oh, I want that. So you can see here, he knows what I'm talking about. I'm not the only one. I'm not the weird one here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We're all the same. So we have the season beta season round 2 battle pass. So like you've got like a 1-day all hero pass, right? And that doesn't expire per se to use. Like it's just in your inventory. Like you can use it. It's only for like 24 hours once you use it. But like 3 months from now, if there's a hero that comes out and you don't have any silver and you want to try him out, boom, there you go. Or if you have the silver if you have the silver and you want to see if you actually want to use that hero, there you go. Some of the other ones I know are like silver. That's like a 7-day silver XP or a silver booster. So like for 7 days after every match, you get 20% more silver. This one's hero XP, which is really nice when you're trying to grind out a new hero for that red skin, for that mastery skin. I know. I don't know if anybody's gotten the Gorgath mastery skin yet, but you know that could help in that race. Now
definitely.
One of the big things, this is the thing that I got super excited. Oh yeah, and then free hero pick coupons, so you can get there's some other little filler things like a match locker, you know, like an ancient weapon fragment. But yeah, the event tickets. This is what got me, dude. That's what got me. That's what I was talking about. You know what? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh. So I'm gonna scroll down a little bit and see if I can find the rewards for those. So check this out. The event tickets, you can get, I think, 5 per battle pass. So you can get like 5 entries into this giveaway, right? And there's going to be 300 people that get 10,000 silver, 100 people that get a hero select coupon, 50 people who get 1 skin coupon, 30 people that get the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. It's pretty slick. well as the mouse mat that I'm using right now. This is 5 people are going to get a Seagate Barracuda solid 1 terabyte solid state drive.
Yep.
Actually,
and then
well, my thing here, this is interesting. T-shirt and extended mouse pad, you get 1, right? 30 people will get 1. 5 people will get 5 hard drives. I don't think that's right. I think it's 1 hard drive for 5 people.
Yeah.
And then this.
Yep.
Who wants a GeForce RTX 2080 Ti $700 graphics card?
It's more than that, isn't it? Like, it's a lot.
That's like the median. I have a 2070, and it was like $500 for entry level.
Yeah.
This is the level above that. So this is like a minimum $700 graphics card you can win. But if you finish the battle pass, you get 5 entries towards it. I did the math.
Yeah, that's true.
And we can go over how you get points in the battle pass here in a second. But it's you can get 5 entry tickets by completing the battle pass. As you progress through the battle pass, you'll get ticket after ticket as you hit those different reward tiers in the battle pass, right? And the battle pass is free, right? You don't have to pay for it. You just get in and play. So you literally can get 5 entries towards this GeForce RTX 2080 Ti, like minimum $700 graphics card, just by playing a free battle pass. Like, blew my mind, dude. Blew my mind. I was like, what? I mean, I'll be honest. I'll be happy with one of these. My solid state's about out of fruit. So, but for real though, that's, like I said, I clenched, man. My whole body.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are excited. I can't wait to see who gets it. Like, that's a pretty good upgrade for probably anyone. I can't imagine many people already owning one of those. But,
this was my question though. Is this worldwide number of winners, or is this per server?
I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm not entirely sure on the details about that.
Because looking at the numbers here, it looks like it's worldwide. So you're gonna have a pretty wide pool of people that are gonna end up probably getting drawn for this stuff. But still, we're not that big of a community. You still got 5 chances in on what is probably gonna end up being a pretty small pool. So.
Yep. Those are some pretty nice rewards. Like, I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully some of you guys get some.
You can see here how we actually get points. If you start a ranked match, you get 4 points. So you can max that out by playing 10 games a day. 1 kill in ranked is a point. And you can, if you get 50 kills a day, you'll max that. If you win a game, you get 5 points. So if you win 10 games, you'll have maxed that. Total, you can look at getting about 1,000 points a day. A little, like just under or just over. I don't do math. I just talk fast on Twitch. I don't math well, but it's about 1,000 points a day. Cause like completing your dailies, you have 3 dailies. It's like come in top 10, a solos match, get a kill in a solos match, and play in a solos match. And each one of those will give you 250 points. So that's easy. You can get all of that in 1 game potentially and get 750 battle pass points by logging in and playing 1 game.
Yeah, that's probably like the one thing hopefully you guys are focusing on. Just do the dailies once a day and you're good. Like, you'll get all the rewards. Easy game.
Easy. And you can see win a ranked, and you also have team matches. So if you look here, you can also get points for team matches. So the same points that are available for solos are also available for team matches. So incentives for team play. We got a little bit of team play in last night. That was fun. But yeah, that's how you accrue points. I think I got about 900 points yesterday on my first day of pushing through it. And you can see here every 500 points you get something. So the first tier, all hero, 1-day pass, silver booster, match lock, mastery booster. We talked about these a little bit. And then you get that event ticket at 3,500. And you can get up to 5 of these through the whole battle pass. So some of the other things, you can just get raw silver, weapons to take into games, more silver boosters and hero passes. And then there are 2 skins you can get through playing. Well, the first one is a little bit simpler. It's a little bit, it's halfway through. It's not the, the end all be all, like, it's not this huge, big, flashy one. It's simple, but it's free. It's a free skin. It's a Jordan skin. And then the final one, oh, crap, I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
You get to 10k points, and you get an automatic summon scroll for a latent. You get to 12, you get an automatic summon scroll for a putt-putt. Oh, jeez. Oh, dude. When you hit that promo match and you're plat 1 and you want to get into diamond and you need those 8 kills, that's when you pop that putt-putt and go flying around.
Yeah, pretty much.
These are the skins that are coming out. You can see this is basically Jordan's just vanilla skin. It's just that they put a bag over Bieber's head. No, but for real though, he's got a helmet. They put a helmet on him, which is still pretty cool. I'd be interested in seeing how this looks in game because honestly, in my opinion, his Burns guard skin is probably the best looking one. And if it's the same helmet from that, without the cape, I'd probably hella use that. Actually, I'd probably use that a lot.
Yeah, I really want to see what it looks like in game too. I need to look at that. Someone get it. Let us know.
And then the lawn skin, though. I was telling you before, man. This needs to stop. I'm a married man. I cannot get away with playing this skin. I will be in the doghouse. It is gonna be bad. Yeah. It's a good. That's
fucking dead.
A good skin. It's a real good skin.
Yeah, I've seen it quite a bit in BDO, so it's really awesome to see in the Shadow Arena as well. So I'm curious how many lawns are going to be rolling around that skin. Probably, if I had to guess, all of them, but...
I'm not going to lie. Once people finish this thing, we're going to see a lot of lawn mains. We're going to see a lot of lawn mains. Just because, flying, crouching. There's a lot of really awesome animations I'm sure you're going to get out of this. All you otaku bros out there. But yeah, that's the thing.
Yep.
That's the if you finish it, you get waifu.
Pretty much.
Do you wanna earn the eternal love of Lon the waifu, Lon's waifu skin? That's what I'm gonna call that from now on. That's the new. That's Lon's waifu skin.
Nice.
So that's
yep.
That's the new waifu skin. Jeez, if you want to earn your waifu for laifu, yeah. If you want to get your waifu skin, max your battle pass.
Yep.
But this is what we're looking at. It's not going to end until halfway through September, so you have plenty of time. And honestly, if you max every day, or even I got 900 points just yesterday playing for 4 hours, I think.
Dang.
That's almost maxing my battle pass for the day. And you can get it in 15, 16 days. It'll be easy. Super easy. The fastest you could complete it would be 15 days. But a lot of people are going to have this done before the end of August.
Yeah, hopefully. I would assume.
Speaking of the end of August, Rinku, there was an announcement.
That was a big announcement, yeah.
There was an announcement. You wanna talk to us a little bit about this? As I think this was your idea. I think this was your pitch.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we talked about it as a team, definitely. It wasn't just me, of course. But we were talking about what we could do for future community tournaments, and something that came up is the King of the Hill mode, but specifically just having a 1v1 match in the King of the Hill and kind of running a tournament for it. So this is just it's a brand new feature. It's going to be a Shadow Arena 1v1. It's going to be called the 1v1 Challenger Series, and this is kind of the first one is going to be a pilot, and it's going to be on the EU servers. So basically, 8 people enter, and only one walks out, and we're offering the official rewards as far as the Black Star successor, the title, and the skin for whoever wins. And this is hopefully going to be a regular thing. We'll talk about more on this a little bit later because I think there's a question about this that came up, but basically that's the idea, is just 1v1 in King of the Hill, so everything's completely fair. There's no random matchups or whatever. It's very clear, single elimination, 8 people, all 1v1s, and then we'll just see who wins. So it's gonna be really awesome, and me and Noct are actually gonna cast over it. So you'll see us again on the 1v1 tournament. It's gonna be awesome.
It'll be great. We actually, so you guys will get to see me on the official Shadow Arena channel. It's not going to be here. It's going to be on the actual, like, official one, and they have, like, a whole production team that are going to be, like, running cameras and stuff, so I don't have to do everything. I can just sit here and watch and just talk. It's going to be great.
Yep.
So-
Well, let's work on us. A lot more work on our team at PA, so should be better for us though, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good. I mean, there's 8 people entering in this one. It's literally going to be bracketed out, single elimination. These 2 enter into a custom King of the Hill game, and they duke it out. Now here's I had a formatting question last night. It's best 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah, so I believe in King of the Hill mode, when you enter as 2 people, there's 3 matches. So yeah, it's the best of 3.
Okay.
So not the first person to 3, but the best of 3 matches. So I guess it'd be the first person to 2 wins, basically, is the one who takes the round and like moves on.
Okay, gotcha. So and then it's not gonna be 3 like best of 3 of those. It's just gonna be one. You enter in, you duke it out for like 2 rounds, and then that's it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
So you have 1 chance against every person you fight, and if you keep winning, then you'll make it to the end.
There you go. Easy. So like you said, this is kind of like the pilot of this. It's going to be a little bit of a smaller event, but it's going to be a great event. I have perfect confidence in their production team to make sure that this is going to be running effectively. They have a lot more experience than I do, so.
Yep, and this is only the beginning, so we'll take everything that we learned from this and use that knowledge moving forward to make the future events even better. So we'll definitely be looking towards all the feedback on like how to improve this in the future and like what you guys want to see in the future, and hopefully we can make this a regular thing.
Yep, and then if you want to sign up, it looks like, let's see. Players selected will be sent a Discord channel URL by in-game mail. Sign-up period is going to be the 7th, so today, through the 17th. So you've got 10 days to sign up, and this is on EU, and we can go over some of the, this is on EU, so this is not an NA thing, this is an EU thing, but we can go over, I guess, some of how you can qualify to get into that, or how you can apply to get into that, or what requirements they're going to look at, because only 8 people out of all of EU is going to be pretty hefty, so that's going to be pretty stiff competition, so I think people are going to be questioning, what do they have to do to get in, so that'll be good. Let's see. Submit the form below to sign up for the 1v1 Challenger Series. Okay. Copy link address.
Can sign up right now.
Boom. Right there. That's the sign up form for the EU 1v1 tournament. That is the sign up form. So if you want to sign up for the official EU 1v1 Challenger Series, that's the link to sign up. 8 people will be signed up. The winner will be receiving the Black Stars Successor Official Championship title and a Black Star skin. So I know how much you guys wanted those Black Star skins after seeing all those Asia tournaments, so that's going to be dope. I'm really looking forward to seeing those in game. That'll be good.
Yeah, they're so awesome. Like, I love seeing them. I can't wait to see someone on EU rocking that skin. It's going to be awesome.
And who's it going to be, guys?
Yeah.
So, selection criteria. This will be based on your Europe or Russia server solo matches rank. You can check it by, going to your rank solo and world ranking. Your rank at the end of the sign-up period is what's going to be decided. So you fill out that form. I'm not sure if you have to. Let's click it real quick and see what pops up here. I'm not sure if it's going to ask for current rank, in-game nickname, Discord ID. Make sure to review the schedule. Make sure you're available. Yes, you've understood all the information and agreed to a privacy statement. So essentially, oh, I lost it. 1 second.
Yeah, we'll be checking all the ranks like at the day of the cutoff to make sure that everything's consistent and that everything is like up to date with the ending of the submissions. So that's why we didn't ask for like current rank, because it all matters what your rank is at the end of the period of submissions. So you have now until then to basically grind out your rank if you want to participate, and we'll see who enters.
Mm-hmm. You are selected as a reserve participant. You must be... Okay, so they're also going to have reserves in case people don't show up. That's really important.
Yeah, definitely.
Inevitably, somebody's going to be like, oh, yeah, I can't make it. I'm really tired. I worked all day or something. Not going to be there. So,
yeah.
There will be reserve participants, too, so they need to make sure that they're also in the Discord by a certain set time on the date of. Let's see... Reserve participants will be notified of their final participation status by 8 CEST on August 28th. Participants will win by default and proceed to the next round should their opponents cancel their participation. So basically, if people cancel last minute, there's just going to be empty spots in the bracket. Let them.
Yeah, if we don't have reserves and or if they cancel like live or whatnot, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Tournament period, tournament information, heroes eligible to participate, all of them. Let's see. Oh, so if another hero comes out beforehand, then you're not going to be able to use that. Okay.
Yep.
And then, let's see.
All the heroes that are out right now.
So winner's going to get the Black Star Successor, skin, title, and 5 selection coupons. Second place will get 3 hero selection coupons and 2K or 20k silver. Third will get 1 coupon and 10k silver. And you get a Black Star Success. That's freaking gorgeous. That's so
yeah, that's so
cool.
beautiful.
That's so nice. All right, so that's all pretty standard stuff, and I mean it's single elimination. There's no point. Win your match.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, really simple.
This skin is eligible. You can get this skin on any champion, I believe. We've seen in Asia on Orwin. We've seen it on Gordine, and we've seen it on a couple different heroes so far. But yeah, you can get this skin on any champion. So it's basically, I think, of your choice. Let's double check. It looks like they're saying that we're getting word from our team on the street that the patch notes for tonight's maintenance are up.
Yeah, do you want to look at that right now, or because I don't know if the game's up, but the patch notes are definitely up right now.
The only other event that's going on is the play event, and it's basically that based on time in game, I think play at least one game. Oh wait, play at least one team match in Asia. Okay, never mind. That's not a.
Oh, there's NAU below.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Yep.
Play at least one solo match on the server to be entered for a chance to win. The more you play, the better chance you have of winning. So basically, I think it sounds like it's going to go by number of games played. And so 10 people, 20 people per server will receive a skin, and it'll be either Haru Marine Maintenance or Heroine Marine Maintenance or Maintenance Romance. I've got maintenance on my mind, dude. I want to get into these patch notes, but you could win a free skin.
Yeah.
Just get in and play games. Easy. Get in, play games, get free stuff. Easy game. All right, let's check out.
Right. Patch note time?
Patch notes. Let's see. I think this is the notice for maintenance. That's not the actual patch notes.
Yeah, go to updates, I think.
Updates.
Should be top one.
There we go. Maintenance details. Okay. So we're going to go over this. And then we're also going to go over the one from earlier in this week from Thursday. 8 and 6. We're going to go over 8 first, and then we'll go over 6 because this is the newest thing. And we're just now seeing this, so we want to make sure that to hit this, while the iron's hot, but then also I feel like this still needs to be talked about. So let's check it out. We've made improvements to servers instability due to the issue. Oh, thank you. I've been DCing all week, and it's been so miserable. You guys already know. My game is just, I've been playing like a full second behind people. It's been awful.
Wow. So that was the main reason, I think, for the maintenance. But there's some other stuff too.
All right, my boy, my golden boy, my baby boy here. Let's see. Shield no longer consumes stamina when.
Yeah, what do you think about that? I saw that immediately. I'm like, oh.
Broken!
Okay. I was gonna say, that's pretty big, isn't it? Like, that's a huge change.
Yeah.
I don't play Jordan or anything, but...
Yeah. Because I think your stamina basically turns into your how much damage you can take. How much damage is related to how much stamina you have, and when you run out of stamina, that's when your guard breaks now.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different. Let's see. Reduce the stamina consumed when attacked while using the skill from 10 to 15 to 10. So Jordan got a shield buff. Jordan got a shield buff. It seems the guard nerfs were too harsh, so he adjusted the skill to no longer consume stamina while moving and to consume less stamina when attacked. Well, because here's the thing. Ahon's ulted chain stunned you twice. If you guard at the beginning, it'll take you all the way through, and because of the guard changes, you get stunned now. You get animation locked. You can't cancel the animation by using an ability after your guard's broken, because you used to be able to do that. You used to be able to, like, if my shield broke, I could go right into my 2. And there was no delay. Now there's a delay. You have like a full half a second where you can't do anything. You are stuck. And that's the thing, though, is that your shield would pop, you'd be stuck. But then the stun from the chain would hit, and you'd be double stuck. You'd get CC'd twice in a row and not be able to move. It's awful. So I think this is good. It's not going to be going down as fast.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I'll play some Jordine tonight, and we'll see. I know Rinku unfortunately isn't going to be able to stick around for doubles tonight, but
next time for sure.
Next time, yeah. Tonight.
I've seen Nike's clip too, by the way. I saw that. But he got screwed over by Ahon.
Yeah, it sounds like they saw your clip, friend. Thank you, Nike. I even if it's not officially attributed to you, I will give you credit, Nike, that this is from you. Thank you. Yonwa fixed an issue where kick would sometimes not knock down an opponent.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, it's good now that it's fixed, but
I never noticed this. I wonder if I will now. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so they can fire. Okay, so this they're gonna be able to fire arrows more often because now they can't stun, or now they don't stagger. So they won't interrupt, and they won't stop you from running.
Yeah, I'm curious what you guys think about the Orwin changes, because like she was changed a lot last patch, and now we have this small change really quick here too. So yeah.
Yeah, Orwin's arrow shots were originally heavily limited by stamina. The reason that was because they would inflict stiffness on an opponent. They would interrupt. But now they don't, and it's great, and I love it. They don't interrupt. Yep. You can run right at them, and it's perfect. It's perfect. And if you use your 3, it will stagger, which is good because that's an ability effect. It should do that. But it shouldn't be there by default, and it's been taken away by default. So, I'm wearing my white shorts, so I'm okay today.
What?
Let's see. I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect. That's coming from somebody that also hates Orwin with the fierce passion of 1,000 Ahon sons. Let's see.
Yep.
Hera. Fixed an issue where the skill could be used consecutively at a fast rate if used at a different direction than your movement direction. Oh, so you could like spin in a circle and shoot fairy fire? I don't really get what this is trying to say it was doing.
Oh yeah, I think I've experienced this before when I played Hera, where like if you like use a skill while you're standing still and then started moving immediately and use the skill again while you're moving, it would like kind of activate faster than it should. Like it should still be on like a cooldown kind of, but by moving in a different direction or like whatnot, it would like cancel the cooldown. So it's just kind of like a not really I guess a bug fix maybe is what you call it, but yeah, just like a fix in general.
Okay. And then here we've got fixed an issue. Oh, I've 100% seen it. This is where if you point blank freeze somebody, it doesn't freeze. I have 100% benefited from this. I am a culprit. It's fixed now. Hera mains rejoice. Baby girl Hera gonna be freezing all the boys again. You know, leaving them cold. Ice Queen's back. I'm sad, but hey, man. If it's working if it wasn't working how it wasn't intended to work before, I'm glad that it's working now from a perspective of I want the game to be good. Just as fighting against Cloud's gonna be a lot harder now.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But yeah, there's a lot of fixes today. That's really good.
This is great. I'm honestly like, I think it's good. It's good. Vensler. Fix an issue where Vensler could not perform an action for 0.3 seconds when attacked and patient. Oh, what?
Yeah, that's an odd one.
If you got stunned while guarding, or if you got hit at all while guarding, you were frozen, for 0.3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's like every time, if you're in guard stance, every time somebody hits you, you're getting stunned. That's insane.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Okay, I'm glad that's fixed. And it looks like also you're not using as much stamina when you attack in patient stance either. So that's similar and in line with what they did for Jordan.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Looking
That's good.
good.
I'm glad they fixed this, because I can see why Nike was so angry now.
Yeah. that was definitely a big one.
And then Tagal Dragon Slash fixed an issue where the ultimate level of the skill dealt an abnormal. Abnormal is in too much or too little?
I'd assume too much. I never ulted 3 though, so I actually don't know. But
Interesting.
glad it's fixed, I guess.
I guess it's fixed. I mean, I don't see people using it a whole lot unless they've got somebody pinned up against a wall anyway. So,
Yeah, that's very true.
Apparently it was too much damage. So now it's not going to do that. Sorry, Hat. Tagal won't be doing that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rinku. Your boy took it down a little bit. So.
I mean, it doesn't nerf me because I never ulted that skill, so...
Oh, right. Ultimate level. So it's in general, it'll be fine, but the ultimate level... Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, specifically the ulti, but I'm curious how many people actually was ulting that and, like, using that.
I know
and how it's going to change their gameplay, but...
Like, I know at first everybody ulted 3 because it was immediate. Like, it was like having a Jordan guard on an ability. Like, it was an immediate guard.
True.
And so it was really nice, I think, when people were how to play him, but in tourney play in the last 2 weeks, we've seen people ulting his 4 a lot more because it gives him super armor while he's charging it. So now it's if you try to get frozen or if you try to like get knocked or any like CC'd while you're charging it, doesn't do anything. Let me see. Fix an issue where the effect radius of Red Dragon's attack differed from its actual attack radius. This looks like so it looks like the animation was bigger than what it would actually burn. And so now it burns all the way out to almost the 40-meter mark. Okay, and then inside the 25-meter radius, you're doing 15% more damage. So it's that before it was doing damage just in a little circle. Now it's doing a bunch of damage in a little circle and less damage in a bigger circle.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
No
way!
I was reading that.
No!
Did that really happen?
Fixed an issue where the red dragon just flies away sometimes. It's like, yeet, I don't like that one. I'm gone. You used a scroll. This is a great flyover opportunity, but yeah, nah, I'm wiping my hands clean of this match. You're on your own, buddy. So funny.
Yeah, hopefully that's fixed once and for all.
Oh god. All right, well that's today's patch notes. Let's go over the earlier in the week's patch notes too, because this affects what we just went over, or is the basis for what we just went over. Let's see. Battle Pass was added. This is how you get points. We already went over this when we went over the Battle Pass. This was something that I take issue with. Is that before change, after change, before change, after change, before change, after change, before change, no change. No change.
So
look how low that is. Look how low that is. That's the lowest on the whole board. It's the fastest anybody can sprint attack. It's the fastest anybody can sprint attack, and there's no change. Everybody else is in line. Everybody else is in line. Everybody else is good. No change. But that's just sprint attacks. That's not a huge deal, right? That's not a huge deal. If it was jump attacks, I'd have a bigger problem. Oh, wait!
Oh, no.
It's these two! 0.2 seconds! 0.2 seconds for a jump attack! No change!
Oh man. Yup. That's what the passionates say. Have you gone against a lot of Schultz? Like specifically, like what do you think of him like in combat, and what do you think of his like jump and sprint attack?
I do my utmost to try and hide in a bush and not fight Schultz.
Really?
I can't beat him. I can't right now. The only time I've ever beaten him is if I can like get a miracle play on Gorgath in a final circle, and it's just that's it. Otherwise, any other hero, any other situation, I'm gone. Gone. And the range is huge on this. Like, you can jump forever. He's like the standing broad jump champion of the world. Like, and the fact that he can do 2.2 seconds, he can literally just jump from one side of the map to the other. Like, your stamina's gonna get eaten up, of course, sure, but like, it's just so fast when everybody else is literally more than double that.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different than any other hero.
Everything else is more than double that speed.
Yep.
So who's gonna be a Schultz main now? So we had changes to how guard worked as a buff and as a mechanic this last patch. So Jordine, instead of it coming off of your chart where you have that little shield and it has like 100 there, instead of it getting chunked off of that, every time you're attacked, it doesn't do 15, it does 10%. That just got patched in today. But 10% of your stamina will be depleted when you're attacked. And I'm guessing it's every tick of attack. Meaning an Ahon chain or a lightning chain is going to hit for like 15 or 20. So you can't block those. You have to start your block like halfway through the chain in order to keep your guard up and not get stunned.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious, like how much damage does Ahon's skill do to a shield? Like, at what point can you go pull up your shield and be safe? I want to see people like test that actually.
You can't now because you get stunned at the end of the shield. And I can get it so my shield will break if I tank half of the chain. If I tank 3/4 of the chain and basically take the whole thing damage packet, then I can put my block up and just not take the last bit, not get stunned. But I have to eat a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Skill will no longer be released while the super armor buff is active after being. So if you have super armor after, I'm not really sure how this works. So if you're not out of shield yet, but your super armor buff goes away, the shield would also go. So your shield would deactivate when you run out of super. That sounds like they were testing that in like a test server. That was an issue, but I don't remember that happening in.
Okay.
Fix an issue where guard would be maintained even with insufficient guard. This was an issue. This was an issue where you could just, if you didn't have enough guard capacity, like you had like 10% left and something got your guard, it would break your shield, but like you could go like it wouldn't break. It would put it at like 0 and it would take like 1 pack.
Oh, what the
to break it.
All right.
It would take like 1 more damage packet to break it. So it was like get you to 0 and then 1 more breaks it instead of when you hit 0 it breaks. And then they toned down the jump attack distance by 20%. Dude, when I was watching the Asia Cup, everyone was playing Jordine, and they were literally just getting around by jump attacking. Like, that was crazy. Like, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
And then Yonwa, let's see. So she can use attacks 15% faster after using your 3 now. And then change the ultimate from minus 30% movement speed reduction for 5 seconds to a knockdown. So now she gets another knockdown. She ults her 3. She has a knockdown on her foresight. She has a knockdown on her 3. That's I don't know. Is that going to be, a lot of people ult the 1, the arrow, for the charge time and for the reduced down. They can just punch arrows off constantly.
Yeah.
I wonder if having this, having another knockdown up close will mitigate that. I wonder if that's going to change what people want, but that'll be interesting to see. I've never played a single game of Yonwa, so I have no idea.
Really?
Maybe a Yonwa main could speak to it, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm really curious. Like, I feel like the arrows in Yonwa, like, sometimes you can predict and dodge them, but then if you get like a good player, then they can out-predict you as well. So, but I wonder if like the 3 ultis, like, maybe a more safer option or more.
Yeah, if you're not confident in your aim with your arrow, you can have an extra knockdown.
Yeah.
And I guess she would just keep running until her stamina was gone. Couldn't turn off running.
Wait, what?
Apparently you just couldn't turn off her run. Like, it would run forever. That's probably why everybody used her right click instead of running.
Interesting. Yeah.
Let's see. Ahan! Cooldown time on the chain is a little bit slower. You've got an extra 2-second cooldowns on all level 3 and ultimate. An extra second at level 2. So it's not gonna come up as quick late game. That's not huge when it comes to how long the stuns are, though. I don't think that's gonna end up being a huge deal. And when I was playing last night, it definitely wasn't a huge deal. At least when they were fighting me. The range got reduced, but so she got nerfed. She got nerfed. Fixed an issue though where the chain wouldn't be visible to the opponent.
Ooh, yeah. Glad that got fixed.
Sneaky.
I never experienced that. But,
I feel like I could recall it, but I don't. It's not going to come immediately to mind. I don't know if that's happened to me or not.
That'd be like the worst too. That's like her scariest attack.
Right? All of a sudden your damage is just like ticking,
Like...
stunned. Where are they?
Exactly.
I am in a field, minding my own business, committing mass genocide on tiny shadow creatures. Just leave me alone. And then you've got her 3 also getting a increased cooldown, and her sprinting jump attack distance got reduced. Not as much as Jordine's, but still reduced. That was another thing I see a lot, is people using jump attacks to get around with her. Not going to be as effective.
Yeah.
The bane of my existence. Ahan, because I play a hero with a shield, I play a hero with rocks, I play Gorgath, I play Jordine. I can deal with Ahan because of the chain will onto those, or I can block it, right? Schultz is the bane of my existence.
Oh, man.
And this is great. This is something I love to see.
Dude. Schultz buff, here we go.
Basic attack damage increased.
Yep.
Not a lot of people play him.
Yeah.
But holy crap, he hurts a lot.
I feel like you have to predict the Schultz attacks. Like, you have to, like, know what he can do and then out-predict him, because if you just get caught by his attacks, I mean, it's kind of over. Like, he's pretty strong.
To be fair, I have not played against a Schultz since his shield got different. Before his charge would deplete all of my shield capacity because of damage it did. Now, because it's based on number of hits and not based on damage, I wonder if the number of packets will be enough for me to still be able to maintain guard stand.
Yeah, you should fight a Schultz after this.
I guess I'm gonna have to fight a Schultz tonight.
Get Nixie in here.
No, don't you do that to me. Don't you put that on me. I thought we were friends. Don't you do me like that.
Man.
I don't want to fight.
Right.
I don't want to fight Nixie. Nixie's too good.
Oh, man. Alright.
Right mouse button fixed an issue where the super armor buff would linger when moving automatically after using the skill.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm glad that's fixed. I don't know what that is. Fix sprinting to immediately be performed instead of starting off slow and then accelerating. Okay, so now he's just fast all the time. And then fixed an issue where guard state at ultimate level in Bestial Howl would be maintained even with insufficient guard. Okay, so that's the same thing as So basically, you get a guard. You have it, and when you ult your 4, it's not super armor, but you get guard capacity. Valk or that can then be broken attacks when ulted. The problem is getting close. The only way you're gonna get close is if you just do them with like Orwin or something. Otherwise, you're just gonna get stuck in place and it doesn't matter. But honestly,
Yeah.
that's probably that's a good thing. That's bringing that in line with other skills that are also seeing the same guard capacity mechanic change. I'm glad that these are now working as intended. But he's gonna be, honestly, like, I might have to learn to play Schultz now because I don't know, man. I don't know.
Gonna main Schultz now?
I don't know, man. I don't know. My heart hurts to think about it, but that gladiator skin's so cool.
I would love to see you play Schultz.
Oh,
That'd be
gee.
awesome. Even if just for one stream, it'd be cool.
We'll have to try it. We'll have to try that later. Give him what he wants. Haru! Did they lower the 1 hitbox? No. Fix sprinting to immediately stop when releasing the W key. Okay, so you could run forever, but not have to hold run.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Fix an issue where stamina was sometimes not consumed when jumping. I'm glad that's not a thing anymore, so now she doesn't... Now she takes, you know, stamina hits like everybody else when she's jumping around like a mad woman. You know,
Yeah.
Fix an issue where a different attack would be performed when pressing RMB out of stealth. I've never pressed RMB out of stealth. Like, if you try to stealth while in stealth, it did a different attack? What?
That's odd, yeah. Never tried to do that before, but...
What? Fix the visual... Oh, this was a thing. This was a thing. When she's invisible, but she has, like, a tower buff or something, you could see it swirling around her, so you could always tell where she was, even when she was invisible.
Yeah, I felt bad for people that had that happen to them. Yeah.
Oh, apparently it would, if you RMB'd while stealth, it would do her crouch attack, which does 1.5% damage instead of 1. So it does, like, it does bonus damage. Do a crouch attack.
Dang.
So, now that's not a thing. That's
Okay.
good. But I'm glad they fixed this. This has been a problem for forever. So I'm glad that's been addressed. Oh yeah, and then skills cooldown from 8 to 10 seconds on Fairy Flame. Okay, so they just lowered the cooldown on that's just a little bit of a nerf, and then reduce. Oh, and then her side when she like flips from side to side and does the smash on the ground that does 8.5% less damage. So just basically like a flat Hera nerf across those two.
Yeah.
This is the big one. This is the big one.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I don't hate Orwin as much now. I don't. But forever, I have hated Orwin so freaking much. Because you just could not get close. You could walk backwards and hold the right mouse button, and that was your style. So nobody could get close to you. They would just get staggered. You can't sprint. You can't use abilities. Like, if you catch them by surprise, maybe. If they miss a couple arrows, maybe. But, like, for the most part, it's just pew-pew. And that's all you had to do. I do think, and I will say that now that the stiffness effect has been removed, now that you can run right up on Orwin, they may want to buff her basic attacks or buff her arrows so they do a little bit more damage. Maybe you don't want to just run right up onto Orwin, but that's the gamble, right? But
yeah.
I do know, and guys will see later, that when you ult Orwin's 2 and you are on top of Orwin, your day will end. You will have to re-queue. Bye-bye. You're dead. You're gone. End of game. Natural Marksman. Okay, so they increased the projectile speed, reduced the hitbox, but increased speed of her Thunder Arrow. So it's smaller. It's going to be harder to hit, but it's going to go faster, so you don't have to, like, speed your shot as much. They did nerf the damage. I did not see that last night. But I don't main Orwin, so I don't know. Maybe they felt it more than I felt it, because I felt those arrows. They hurt. Let's see. It shoots fast. Oh, wait, no. Twin Fairy arrows. So then her fire arrows shoot faster. And then the damage of the second arrow is bigger. And at max level, it's going to go up to, like, 700 instead of 600. So you get, like, a full 100 damage buff on the second arrow when it hits.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like
Yeah.
I like as for a balanced game, I liked this nerf. I think it was good, but I think that the basic attack damage and the arrow damage maybe needs to come up, compensate. Because now you can just run, if you can run right up on an Orwin, and her only defense is her kick or her 2, it's gonna be difficult. Like, if she can, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. We'll pay attention to that tonight too, but right off the bat, looking at this, I think that maybe those damage numbers coming up would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Pulverizer. So we've got Goyen. He can go further with his 1. So it looks like he got a buff. So his 1 goes further, and then his 3, he gets super armor as soon as you press the button, not after he lands. So after the ability was used, No. This part, it looks like it may be changed. Maybe somebody in chat can tell me, but I feel like this had super armor throughout the whole ability before, and now it only has it when he lands. Versus the ultimate level will take it to where it was before, where it's super armor through the whole. In which case, that would actually be a really hefty nerf, because that's his only super. Outside of just sitting there in place and charging up his spin to win. Or his right click, I mean. But, like, I don't know. That's weird. I'd like to get some input from somebody that plays Goyen to, like, actually see what this means or how this was changed, because we don't see a lot of Goyen players, honestly.
I was just about to say that. I've been playing a lot, and I haven't seen a single Goyen, like, in a long time. It says super armor immediately after being casted, but yeah, it doesn't say, like, when it ends. I don't really know when it normally ends or whatnot, so kind of curious, yeah.
Might have to get in and actually try him out and, see how it goes. Get into, like, a sparring arena or something and check out his abilities. We've got some wheelchair army rejoice. You have minor buffs.
That's a good way to put it.
We've greased your wheels. And by we, I mean PA. I didn't do any of this. I just make funny. Badal attack damage increased. Good. You can move your Surtread in a diagonal direction. Also good. It was really annoying when you're chasing somebody at a diagonal, like, into a curve, but then you try to Surtread and you just go straight. They end up getting away. Really obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's like, now you can drift in your wheelchair, guys. Increased dash distance, so now you can go further. You're not going to move as fast, but that's minor. 35 to 30 isn't huge, I don't think. I think that'll still be okay. Reduce the time before Badal can perform another action when missing the skill's uppercut by... Okay, so when you miss your Surtread, you're, like, locked in place for a minute. Like, that is your opening. You're fighting a Badal, you just wait for that. And then you can combo them into the dirt. You're not gonna have as open of a window now. That time window was reduced by 30%. And it looks like the Golden Gate was also buffed. So, except for this. You used a skill immediately after Golden Gating, it didn't use. Now it does. Apparently that was not intended. And you get more DP. You get a bigger DP increase while it's active. So you get a 120 at max. You're gonna get a 120 DP buff, or between 90 and 120 at max stacks. I think it is. Fixed an issue where the knockdown effect of the sprinting jump attack was 0.4 seconds long. Okay, so his animation was, like, longer and, like, longer to hit. So that brings that more in line. So you're gonna see a little bit of an easier time jump attacking people. We apologize to the Badal players for neglecting them after a series of nerfs. That's the official statement, guys. It's right there. Vensler. This is just the guard change, I think. Switches to Courage Stance when she drops below 10% jumps below 10% stamina. Guard now takes up eats 10% stamina, not 15. That was patched today. Yeah, this is just bringing that in line with the mechanic change.
Yep.
Tagal, big boy, big chunk boy. 11,000 health. 11,000. Yep. You'll be able to survive an Ahon chain. It's magical. Just one though.
Oh,
if she autos you afterwards, you're dead.
Yeah.
But, no, but HP from 10k to 11k. That's. I don't think that's gonna be like in that last second when you're trying to get one more ability off before you're dead. You're now safe. You're gonna get that one more ability off because you have that one. You can take like 1 or 2 more. Eventually.
Yeah, it's a small buff. It's nice. I like it.
Quality of life. Then.
Yep.
Ooh, and then the 3 also guards. Apparently, it only guarded on the vertical slap. Now it guards on both. So it'll guard throughout the entire ability instead of just immediately after using it.
Yeah.
That's good, because then you can like preemptively use it as you see. Whereas before, your timing you had a tiny window to try to block something like that. It was real small. Because he winds up and then clicks. And you had that click. That's it.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. I would use that and try to get the defense ability, and it just like never worked out because it was never during the few frames that it was active. So that might make it a bit more useful because I think a lot of Tagal players don't really use that unless they're already in like a combo with someone against the wall. So yeah, I'm curious, and we've seen the other changes as well. So I'm curious, like if Tagals are gonna go more the Dragon Slash style and use it more often.
Dragon Slash style, you know. A patent that?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see. Lon. Reduce the damage of her right mouse button by 15%-ish, and then increase the skill's damage for all levels by 11% on her 2. So it's basically, I mean, it's 15 one way, half dozen, or 12 one way, half dozen the other. No, 6 one way, half dozen. I don't know how this works. I have a concussion. Thinking is not my strong suit right now. They just moved her damage around. You got a little bit of an overall damage nerf. It's not... I don't think it's going to end up being a big thing. But honestly, like, she has so... Like, I noticed it as soon as they cut down the number of slashes it takes to get a knot to... in your total combo routine from her right mouse button. Because the thing was, it was stretched out over a period of time. If you don't have enough stamina, you couldn't execute the whole thing. And you wouldn't get that entire packet of damage off, right? So it wasn't that strong.
True.
Now, it's like 3 strikes, and it does all of that damage that it had in that extended length of stamina bar in a like tiny little bit of stamina. So it's like getting hit with Billions 1 on your right click. Like it hurts. But the damage was reduced, so it's not as bad. But the Hellflower is that's the bread and butter. That's what puts you on the ground and brings you close, so that you keep winding from this into this. This going up mitigates that. That's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
Gorgath. Fixed an issue. Let's see. Fixed an issue where the skills hit would be inflicted as a back attack. I did notice that. Where if you hit somebody from in front, and they were shot backwards, it was like they're up in your face, and the rock is technically brought up behind them, so its hitbox is behind them, and it registers the back attack, even though it sends them flying that way. Not seen as an attack from the front. So, that's fixed. So you're not going to get the damage modifier from that anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, this too. If somebody was like really close to another rock or a wall or a fence, using your right mouse button or using your 2 just wouldn't do anything. It would just go through them. Like, you'd summon the rock, or you'd do the animation, but you'd be locked, and nothing would happen.
Huh. Alright.
So, like, if somebody was up against a fence, and I tried to 2 them up against the fence, nothing would happen. It would just get back up. So I'm glad that's fixed.
Yeah.
And then the DP on your Rockwind is, your DP buff isn't as big, which honestly is probably a good thing. I feel like incentivizing Gorgath to, like, make big, tanky, risky plays isn't good for a mage style, for, like, a mage flavor style of play. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I love the new sound effect when the alchemy table explodes. It sounds wonderful. It's like a toy store. I love it. It brings back that childhood wonder I had walking into, KB Toys or Toys R Us. Oh, what's gonna come out next? This is great.
Nice.
They quickened the time the Dark Fog closes in later in game. We're not just all standing around in a circle waiting.
Yeah.
You now, when you resurrect a teammate in team mode, you come back with weapons. You come back with weapons. You're not just naked. You come back.
That's a big one.
You can actually like get away and open chests and try to get gear off the rip, and you don't have to like run around as basically a punching bag for your friend until they drop you stuff.
Yeah.
That's so needed. That was so needed.
I think you revived me once, right? And I just walked in and immediately died because I couldn't do anything. Like, I couldn't even do damage.
You were doing zero damage because you had 0 AP and 0 DP. You couldn't even get chests off the ground.
Yeah.
So glad that's fixed. This is big. Normal games, gone. You cannot...
Yeah.
No, unranked is no longer a thing. Every game will affect your rank. To a certain extent, I'm a fan of this because I feel like people playing normal games and people playing ranked games should be in separate lobbies, ideally. Right now, we're not necessarily, I don't think, at a player base number where we can really do that consistently. But it also makes it a lot riskier to try new things and to try new characters. Pyramid. So,
yeah.
I mean, while I know it's a good thing, I know it's probably a good thing to take it out. I'm a little sad that I'm not going to be able to go in and like roleplay a wheelchair for 15 minutes in between rank game.
Yeah, definitely an interesting change because because if I wanted to play a new class now, I guess I would go like either in AI mode or I would like practice 1v1 duels before I unless I don't like care about my ranking. But yeah, but it's probably for the best.
At the end of the day, you're gonna run into people that just like hit a certain point in their rank where they don't care, and they know they're gonna get kills regardless. So they'll play a random person and then just like you can farm bots until you get enough rank points to even out, and then just play the rest of the game trying out the new character.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, I mean, especially when it's like in Plat, I think it takes 5 points. It costs 5 points to play a rank game. I mean, that's like getting in the top 9 or getting 9 or better, and then 2 kills. So find some bots early, and then learn the combos and sit around until you're in the final 10, and then your rank isn't going to get affected. So, let's see. This was cool. If you predicted the winner of the Asia Cup tournament, you get the Prophet title. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
This didn't change. I will throw that out there. Spectres do not drop skill books. Instead of it being a instead of it giving you like EXP to get like 3 or 4 skill points or whatever it was, it gives you a flat one skill. It gives you enough XP for, but it doesn't drop a book. It just drops enough XP for 1 skill point. So if you do the Ruins Golem, you can still get like 6 skill points out of it instead of like 12.
Okay.
So what you would do before is get a spawn a Spectre, kill a Ruins Golem, and then kill the Spectre to get an ult within the first like minute of the game. And
dang, okay, yeah.
You still can do that. You just need to kill 2 Spectres.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's something that I don't think that's been implemented the way that they want it to. Sorry guys, I gave away the secret, but I also don't want to be called an exploiter.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, right, all of the crabs are now shown on the map. You got to be careful of crabs, guys. You don't want. I mean, if you don't want crabs, and you know where the crabs are at, you can avoid them. You couldn't before. So, or if you want crabs, I mean, you know where to go. Now you know where all the crabs are.
Yep. If you want crabs, go get them.
Rinku.
I mean, they're there if you want them.
Honestly, that's really nice because because the river crab moves up and down the river. You never know where it's gonna be, and I love that stam buff. So that I can track it on the map and like figure out where it's gonna be and get that early is huge.
Yeah, that's a good point. I would like randomly run into the river crab like maybe every other game, but I would never know where it is until I find it. It's kind of funny. But now that they're documented, so.
Ancient weapons. Lele. Olayton. Everybody's final ring bay. No longer like loses like health over time. I mean, I think it loses health over time, but its abilities aren't ran off of stamina. Its abilities are ran off of energy, and you get ejected when it runs out of energy. So you have a set number of abilities you can use, and you can now not like you're not animation locked into your abilities. You can like run and sprint attack and attack out of your runs. Like it's a lot more mobile. It's a lot more mobile. Which is definitely gonna help when you're like trying to get people in like behind trees and stuff. The only thing is that you got to be careful with how you use it, or else you're gonna be ejected really quickly.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then putt, which is putt. I'm not even gonna. Any nerfs or buffs applied to putt doesn't matter. It's a flying laser cannon. It's gonna be OP regardless. Yeah, it's yeah. There's a couple of nerfs in here, but I don't honestly like reducing attack speed, reduced power consumed when using a okay. So it's gonna be a flying laser cannon. Get out of the way. Hide in a building. just get out.
Pretty much.
That's a lot of I mean, a lot of the stuff we care about is a lot of the balance stuff and a lot of the numbers and a lot of the what's happening with the heroes and how it's going to affect the game. The little UI things and the little flavor things that it's cool, but that's not what we really want to focus on. Love to know what you guys think of all of this. So, you can always do !pod to submit questions, comments, anything you have, anything you want us to talk about. But in the meantime, I think we can move right on along on the next thing on the agenda, Rinku.
Sounds good. What's next?
Community events. So,
yeah.
Had talking about this earlier, we had 2 community tournaments in the last 2-week period. We had 1 EU tournament, we had 1 NA tournament. I know Holy Soul was the person who coordinated and hosted the EU tournament. He sent me a synopsis of how that went. Essentially, it sounded like he ran a multi-round singles tournament that he then also, but he participated. We don't have a whole lot of footage from like a spectator standpoint because he participated in it as well. We have some clips, but I believe Faroche was the name of the person who won the whole tournament, and they got a skin selection coupon and a hero selection coupon. Oh, oops, we lost Rinku there for a second.
Oh no.
Hold on.
I disappeared.
Where'd you go? 1 second.
Nobody knows. I'm gone.
Gone. Got him. Okay, cool. Sweet. So we can go ahead. I know he had this clip that he wanted to kind of show off. I think this was in the middle of his tournament. He wound up, I think he said, placing 3rd in the tournament that he hosted. His little Black Spirit plushie in the background.
Nice.
Here he is playing Haru. Goes in. I can't speak Russian, so I don't know who any of these people are. But I think he gets something like a Haru triple kill here, just out in the middle of the darkness, just absolutely nutty, just nutty.
What?
Yeah, just
Video.
back to back to back. Wow. Okay.
back to
Insane.
back to back. Santorini, thanks for the raid, buddy. Welcoming people coming from his stream. We're doing the Into the Shadows Shadow Arena podcast. We hold this every other week to talk about community events, talk about patch notes, talk about upcoming stuff in the game. Definitely appreciate. Definitely appreciate. Let's see. What else we got here? This was okay. That was from the NA tournament. But from everything that he said, it sounded like that event went really well. He really liked the participation he got. He wants to hold more of those. Make sure to hit up Holy Soul if you want to see more of those, because I know he said he has some like rewards and incentives on deck to hold more tournaments like that. And then if you guys want to see this actual clip, I'll put it in chat real quick so you guys can check that out. But then we also had our bi-weekly NA tournament. We pulled out and saw what people wanted. They wanted a solos competition, so we ran 4 rounds of solos competition Saturday evening. Prime time esports action. I was the caster, and we had our buddy Don Dragon running points and analytics. And I want to play a couple highlights for you real quick. This is from the second game, where our good friend Hap G playing Tagal just does a metric like truckload of work. Like, I thought he was. You'll see. I thought he was a goner, but check this out. This is really cool. This is from the solos competition we had. Now the Q&A has not happened. That is up next. But yeah, that is up after we go over submitted clip. So that's the last thing.
Yep.
But yeah, check this out. Also trying to keep up. Jaxi knocking off Affect. Finals just peppering shots out into the Black Mime. Again, not looking so hot. Jaxi not looking so hot. The Hera plays not really showing up in this contest we have so far here. Schnicky not looking so good. Shomari second place last round. Can he take first in this one? Looks like we have Hap going in on top of Schnicky. Schnicky not looking so good. There's Mime back to full strength. Throws the fireball, dead hits Hap. Does nothing though, because of the CC immunity that Hap had from that kill. Oh, he has the ult in 4. He couldn't freeze him. There's the one from Monda Mime. Big uppercut from Shomari. They miss. Jaxi throws the fireball in for the third party and takes out Mime. Hap is not looking so hot right now, and he is not too happy that he just had his fight get third partied on, fourth partied on, and then fifth partied on. Looks like he's going to try and take it out on finals. I have no idea. No, finals! Finals is gone. He didn't even have to use the 4. Whips him away with the 2, and the 2 is all that it took for Hap to take advantage here today. And it looks like Shomari also able to knock out some of the competition, grabbing a piece of that gear ratio. Jaxi still in the fight. Shomari, his former duo's partner in this fight. Hap gonna try and make some moves onto Jaxi. Let's see what happens here. Who is the biggest threat? I think is the biggest question. Whoever the biggest threat is gonna see the most aggro, and right now, that might be Hap. Hap coming out here with Tagal. Tagal, such a strong hero, but no, Shomari throwing some pot shots out onto his former duo's partner. Hap not gonna choose not to take advantage of Shomari stepping on that trap. Tree of Camisil out from Jaxi, gonna try and recover a little bit of health. Flash in from Hap, isn't able to take advantage. Jaxi though forced out of his health recovery tree. Shomari waiting in the wings to try to make something happen here. There's the one coming in from Shomari, gets a little bit of a stagger onto Hap. Hap still chasing Jaxi just in circles right now. Again, one's coming in from Shomari. Shomari not paying a whole lot of attention to Jaxi. He knows Jaxi's a little preoccupied with Hap, but it's really going to be who is Shomari going to go on first. Looks like he actually does get the knockdown onto Hap. Hap took a lot of damage from that one. Jaxi, though, not recovering at all. Not actually recovering any of his health. Might be out of pots. Or he might just be trying to strategically wait to use them in fights, knowing that he has the tree waiting in the wings. So, right now, Jaxi looked like he might have been in a bad spot there. Pops the tree. Here comes Hap. Big interrupt. Gets the knockback. Black Spirit from Jaxi, but Jaxi looking very, very low. Shomari wants to take advantage, but there's the freeze. Hap isn't able to try and get any CC on Shomari. Shomari gets the Black Spirit, but big damage coming out. Hap taking out Jaxi. Hap, big Tagal plays. I don't know if you can play any different as Tagal than to play big. That character model is outrageously huge. And in comes Shomari. Shomari trying to duke it out with Hap in that wheelchair. Here comes the 4. The ulted 4 though. Not gonna he's CC immune. He has big super armor there. Big damage coming out from Hap. Hap gets the whip away onto Shomari. Big right click. There's the kick. Gets the grab. He knows he has nothing. And Hap takes round 2. Absolutely insane match from Hap. Absolutely insane. Going from duking it out with Orwin. Pre-nerf.
Wow.
So still with stagger with like 300 health left. And ends up coming back to win that whole match. Just did absolutely phenomenally there. We have one more highlight I want to show off. This is the final ring, final match of the night for the win. You guys will get to see, if you pay attention to the points in the top right, those points are shown in real time, so you can see who wins who comes in second, third, and all of that by the end of this.
To that top 3. Is he going to be able to do it?
I hope you guys are able to hear the commentary as well. I know it's kind of, it's a little bit muted. It's a little quiet.
Roaring in the background, with little to no consequence. Finals ending up getting pinned between Doru and Shomari. Slides down, has to flash out. Maybe retreating might be his best option here. 6 left in this competition. Mime having to kind of come in a little bit. Soul and Mind dipping around as well. Soul and Mind playing Haru this game. Already has red offhand. That is huge for Haru. Has Mime in his sights though. Goes invisible. Mime knows though. That's big damage from the lightning strikes. Shia does not see Soul. Shia does not see Soul. Soul still invisible. It's big, tries to get some big damage. No, big snipe from Dory takes it out. Sorry.
They're so close.
If Mime makes it into 3rd place, Mime wins the whole competition. If Mime can make it into 3rd place, Mime wins the competition. Right now there are 4 on the field. I'm not sure if they know to focus Mime or not, but right now everybody's just kind of looking for an opportunity to go in for kills. Shia duking it out with Doru right now. Does not look good for Shia though. Shia looking very, very low. Black Spirit from Shia, big fireball, and that might have secured the tournament for Mime. Massive fireball snipe from Mime onto Shia may have just secured the tournament for Mime. That was just
Such a good shot.
clutch, that massive, massive play. Dipping around the backside, turtling for the final round, just trying to make it into the top 3. He's so far in the lead. I'm not sure if any of the other players are going to be able to make up the difference at this point. We'll have to wait and see. It could be a battle for second here. All 3 players very, very highly skilled. Mime and Doru, former duos partners here, not tag partners, duos partners here. They're taking out the tree, keeping Mime from healing up at least to full. Popping lots of shots off here. Shomari also trying to pepper in as many helixes as he can. The ranged classes just so powerful. Just so powerful. And we're going to see
So clean.
here as well. Shomari just eating a couple little arrow shots from Doru, but it's not doing a whole lot. I'm also taking some
These
shots.
snipes though.
There's the wheelchair snipe coming in from Shomari. I'm taking just a peppering of shots from Doru. Shomari, probably with the lowest gear average of the 3 right now. It's definitely going to be interesting to see if Doru or Mime is going to be able to take this one out. Shomari wanting to try and maybe knock off one of these players and secure his way into a win. If he can win and pull off 100 points, he could potentially win the whole thing. But he has to win. He has to take the whole thing. If Shomari can take the whole thing, there's an opportunity. Wow, huge damage onto Mime. Huge damage onto Mime. If Shomari can take out Mime here, that would be a huge advantage. Doru, not looking so hot either. This could be Shomari's round to win, but he's got to play very, very carefully here. Eyes on the prize, tries to go in onto Mime. Black Spirit, no! Doru takes out Mime. So he wasn't able to secure the 20 points there, but Shomari right now guaranteed minimum 55 points. Gets the charge onto Doru, misses the kick. There's the kick though from Doru. And Orwin with quality ping is very, very hard to beat. Nigh on impossible. Can Shomari do it? Tries to get the flash 3. Doesn't happen. Gets the kick though. There's the grab. Gets the punch. Big damage onto Doru here. But Doru's got that big 2 and the RMBs to try and keep him at bay. What does Shomari have to do to take out this juggernaut of a player? Misses the 3. Goes for the helix. It hits, but he's not able to connect. Doru gets 7 kills in the final round and takes the match.
You guys can see it was that was Mime came in first, and Shomari came in second for the tournament. Both played very, very well. You guys got to see Doru get a little bit of a highlight there. That was pre-patch Orwin. Guys, in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
or not 2 weeks, next Friday, when we do our next one, this upcoming Friday, when we do our next tournament, see a different, we could see something different. I don't know. Also, still need to hear, what kind of tournament do we want to run a week from today? Do we want to do solos? Do we want to do singles? 1v1s? What do you guys want to do? You guys will have to let me know. And then, let's see. All right. Cool. Moving on from there, it looks like we're on to clips. Next thing on the schedule, guys, our community corner. Over the course of our 2 weeks, we ask for you guys to type !pod in chat and to submit your clips. Submit dope plays that you made, cool things that happened over the last 2 weeks. So these are we have 3 clips to play tonight. And then one of these the final one is going to be the person who takes home the t-shirt, the official Pearl Abyss Shadow Arena t-shirt. It's the same one I'm wearing here. I swear this material is like wetsuit material. Like, it hugs so well and it's so warm. It literally feels like wearing a wetsuit top that's a little bit baggy. Like, it's actually really nice. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like when you buy shirts and stuff now, they're always like really thin and like really baggy.
Yeah.
This is like there's a lot of material here. It's really nice. So let's see. First one we've got here looks like it was clipped by Don Dragon and submitted by also Don Dragon. All right, let's check this out. This clip is titled, "This is why we can't have nice things."
Oh no.
Is finals here. I don't know if he is still or not. I saw him earlier. Oh yeah, I gotta mute the music real quick. I want to make sure that the playback is actually at an audio level that y'all can hear.
Gangbang the Orwin, basically. Oh no, 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 no! This is my promo! Leave me the fuck alone! Damn it, finals! Bitch!
So much anger in that voice.
That was such a good snipe at the end. He was so far away. I was so mad.
Oh man.
Oh, this is why we can't have nice things. Oh, replay it? Oh god. Okay, we can replay it. My pride hurts a little, but it's okay.
They want to watch you suffer.
Need my ult. Gangbang the Orwin, basically.
It's at max.
Oh no, 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 no! This is my promo! Leave me the fuck alone! Damn it, finals!
Sorry guys, yeah, the volume's up all the way. I don't know why it's so quiet right now, or why it's not coming through on OBS as much as it should be. But that was the
fucking dead.
I was indeed. That was one of the that was the one clip. This is the next one. This is actually from Nike's stream. Nike clipped this one and threw it up. So this is Nike getting a play on Affect. So Nike's on Valk, Affect's on Schultz. So you guys will get to see this. This is pretty cool. Picks him up. Threw the boomerang, got picked up, and then the boomerang kills Affect when it comes back.
That's a big brain strat right there. That's insane.
It's so good.
Oh man.
Save me, Boomerang!
Yo, I need to make that a sound effect for whenever Nike comes into chat. Save me, boomerang!
Oh man, that's so good.
Save me from evil.
I can't believe that.
It was so good. All right, and then this is the one that's taking home the T-shirt, guys. This is the one that's taking home the T-shirt. This clip is called "Dragon Go Bleh."
Let's see it.
This clip is called "Dragon Go Bleh," and this is me fighting. I think you guys is Cuban in chat, Cuban Dream, Cyan in game. So he's on Haru and I'm on Jordine. You can see, there it is.
Oh man, you guys are like having a staring contest.
It looked like he just didn't know why I ran away and turned around and like didn't know what was happening.
Oh,
And
man.
like he was just like, okay, what's he gonna do? And then he starts running at me right as the dragon breathes fire. Like he didn't even hear it coming.
Yeah, I have to ask, like, does he have sound on? Like, did he hear it coming at all? Or like, because surely if you hear a dragon, your first instinct is like run or do anything other than stand still, right? I don't know. It was too good.
Well, his back was turned too, so I don't know. Like he might have just been like, what is that?
Yeah.
What is that noise? What's going on right now?
Oh man.
It's right there. And he's just like, what are you doing? Oh, oh crap.
Yep. That was a good clip.
I'm just dying. Bye, dragon. You can see it flying away in the background.
Yeah, seriously, what the heck? Oh my god.
That was really good. That was really good. So Cloud13 was the one who clipped that, was the one that sent that in. Cloud13 will be taking home the t-shirt. So just make sure that you DM me with address information, shipping information. We can make sure to get that out to you. Cuban, thank you for quality entertainment, friend.
Oh man.
I got. Oh god. All right, so that's the community corner for this week. That's the community corner for this podcast. Guys, don't forget, every 2 weeks, make sure you're clipping things, make sure you're sending them in. We're going to try and have some incentives to try and get you guys something nice for sending in those clips and helping to provide that as well on your end. So, make sure that you're submitting those and maybe you could win yourself something too. So,
Yep.
all right. Next thing is our Q&A. So we're going to be going over some questions that have been pre-submitted first. If you guys have any questions or if you guys have any talking points or anything else that you guys want us to cover or talk about or anything going on in the game, in the community that you want us to kind of cover or talk about, type !pod and then submit it. You can do it last second because I've got the form up right here and we can just cover it as we go down. The only reason I'm asking you to do it that way is so that I don't have to like go and scroll back through to try and like find it way back in chat, because if you put it in chat, it's probably going to get drowned out. It's probably going to get pushed way back. This way we can have it right here pinned and organized so that it's easy to but the first thing Rinku, we covered this a little bit last time, as somebody asked again, are there any game modes that we may want to see?
Oh yeah.
So I know we talked about this a little bit last time. Do you want to talk a little bit, you want to recap a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, this question is kind of like for the community, like what you guys want to see, and like if you guys watched the last podcast, we talked a lot about like ideas for the future of like what could be implemented. We talked about like clan v clan modes or like capture the flag modes. So those are two of the suggestions that come up. There are a few other suggestions as well, I believe. So, yeah, what do you think, Nox?
Oh no, I'm seeing tag 3v3. That'd be pretty cool. I know we got
Ooh, okay.
suggestions in last time for capture the flag. We got a suggestion in for clan v clan. The way that we at least structured those as suggestions in the Discord was that they would be accessible via custom games only, so it wouldn't detract from the general player population, but if somebody wanted to organize their own game, they could. Capture the flag would obviously take a lot more programming than like a clan 10v10, but those are already in the suggestions thing. 3v3 tag isn't, so 3v3 tag, I've never really played a tag game outside of like fighting games, so that'd be interesting. It's almost like if there was like King of the Hill, and then instead of it being like a 5-way like free-for-all, it was like 3 people and 3 people, 2 teams, and then if somebody dies, it puts the next person in automatically King of the Hill style. Or if you like hit emergency eject button that you can use like on a cooldown to tag out, maybe you can do that.
Yeah, that'd be so interesting to see.
That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Like I said, I've never played anything like that, so I'd be definitely down to jump in and try it. If somebody like wants to help us, and also if you guys like any of these ideas, if you guys are really passionate about any of these ideas, always hit me up in DMs. We can work together to write up value props and suggestions to submit, and if they like them and if we put them together well enough, maybe we'll see some of these get put in. So hit me up, we can work together on it and try to get something built. 3v3 tag, and I know that a lot of people have been really passionate about tag. I don't know, like I just don't know a lot about it personally. So like people say like Blade and Soul style tag. I don't know, do you ever play Blade and Soul?
A little bit here and there. Also, like, I kind of want to research on like how other games do tag modes, and like I'm curious what you guys like specific mechanics, what you guys want to see from a 3v3 tag mode as well.
Yeah, so like I think there's in order to get things moving, putting together a quality value prop and putting together a quality like point by point, this is how it can be implemented successfully idea to be submitted would be really important. And like I said, I'm more than happy to work with anybody on anything like that. I used to teach English. I'm pretty good at putting that kind of stuff together, so just let me know. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tekken tag, that's the first thing I thought of, is Tekken actually. That's like the last game I played with a tag mode in it. But
see, I was thinking like I feel like Marvel vs. Capcom has a tag mode because I feel like I played that. But I'm not gonna ooh, imagine being able to like throw out CCs and then tag out mid CC.
To like chain a combo.
Yeah. So like,
man.
imagine if Nike, me, and you are all on a team, right? Imagine if like I put 3 boulders up as Gorgath and put my Sandstorm up, but then dip.
Oh no.
And put Nike in, and Nike plays defensively around the rocks and gets them stuck there with his whirlwind, but then tags out, and then sends you in to charge up at your 4 while he's stuck in the whirlwind. Pour him through the rocks. And then as he's going flying, you tag out, and I go in and throw the rocks at him.
That would be crazy. Just the idea of tag combos, that sounds insane. I don't know how that would work out, but I'd love to see it.
That sounds really cool. I'm for it. So if anybody wants to like put something together with me along those lines, hit me up. Let's do it. And we talked about some of the other ones before, like the clan v clan. We just want to see more clan implementation. We want to see more ways to play together and ways for communities within the game. Because eventually this game is going to be to the point where not everybody is going to be a part of everybody else's business. There's going to be different clans and different communities within the game. And how do you have a multiplicity of different types of community events? Blade and Soul 3v3 tag is like normal tag, except for people on the bench can pop into the fight without tagging their partner for a few seconds. Oh. So you can have like you can have like an ability on a cooldown fight for like 5 seconds. It's like, think WWE. You know how you have like a couple seconds when you tag in WWE and they do those team moves?
Yeah.
and then they go out of the ring. It sounds like that.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
But yeah, like I said, more than happy to write something up. I just need to get with the people who have the ideas, and then I can work. And I'm more than happy to help organize them on paper.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways 3v3 could work out, so we'll have to see what you guys think.
Let's see. So the next one is the Battle Pass rewards are kind of meh. I don't think a GeForce RTX 2080 is meh, but only one of those is going to go out. So, I mean, like, to the general, everybody gets this thing if they work through their Battle Pass. I kind of get it. The skins are cool, but in-game, but the in-game stuff you could easily get without the Battle Pass. Are there cosmetic options, emotes, or weapon skins that would be added for future Battle Passes? So I'm not sure, like, from a development or, like, roadmap standpoint, we can really answer that. But, like, are there any cosmetic things that you guys would want to see in-game? Like, something I said a while ago was, like, profile pictures. Like, us being able to upload our own custom profile pictures and having those show up next to our name on the leaderboards, I think would be cool. And then you can, like, unlock certain ones through, like, a battle pass or something. So, like, you can get, like, certain profile pictures or certain titles through a battle pass or something. You know, just, like, the filler that's, like, nice, that it feels good and isn't, like, a match lock. You know what I mean? Let's see. Emotes. Oh, right! We talked about this the other night. So, like, you know how F1, 2, 3, and 4 is, like, dance, taunt, like, I don't know, doing that, like, voice line that's, like, leave me alone kind of thing?
Yeah.
Imagine if you could, like, put those on a wheel and arrange which ones you play.
Oh, yeah.
So, like...
Something I should mention... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, so I was gonna say, like, instead of, like, you have different dances, like, dances are kind of cliche at this point in Battle Royales, but having different emotes that you could do instead of a dance, or different sound effects that play in the background. Stuff like that. Because, like, I don't know, I think that, or, like, different voice lines. Because, like, Apex, you have different voice lines you can get through a battle pass that are, like, taunting people when you kill them or something.
Yeah. Something I just wanted to mention real quick is we did do a dev AMA, and, like, one of the answers for the dev AMA is, like, how are we planning on monetizing the game after release? And something they mentioned is that we're looking to, like, this is quote unquote, we're only looking to add animations, e.g. emotes, icons, and cosmetics to the shop. So, like, that kind of goes with the emotes thing and, like, the animations thing. And, of course, this is just the first, like, battle pass that we release in games. There's no reason why we can't expand it and have, like, what they mentioned that will be in the shop might be in a future battle pass in the future. So, yeah, we're definitely looking at ideas and, like, what you guys want to see, and there's no reason why we can't just expand on that and improve on the rewards in the future as well. So this is just, like, the first round 2 battle pass, but of course we want to see all your suggestions. So, yeah. I want to see new emotes. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, so I know that right now there's a little bit of, it looks like there's a little bit of concern because the Titan scroll and a Paturum scroll on the battle pass. The only thing is that the battle pass is free. So it's like anybody can get those. It's not locked behind a paywall. You're not paying for an advantage working for the battle pass because everybody has access to it. If those were behind a paywall, I would say that'd be kind of sketchy, and I would not recommend that as a good idea. So if it was a paid battle pass, you would not want to put, like, Laytons and putt-putt scrolls. But because everybody has access to it, it's fair, it's across the board, anybody can get it, and then it's one-time use. Yeah, it's one-time use. Like, you're not going to be able to use it for more than one game. Save your putt-putt scroll for the final circle of your promotion match in a diamond. Like, just sandbag it and use it when you need to. You know, they don't honestly even pop out all that much in games right now as it is. So, like, I don't think it's going to end up being that big of a deal, especially since everybody has the opportunity to try to work for it. Will everybody get it? No, because people try and play all the way through Battle Pass like that. But I think that it's still fair because it makes it accessible because it's free. So if they do, like, a free and a paid version, like, maybe Layton and Putt-Putt can be versions of the free one, and then they put, like, cosmetics interwoven with that in the paid one. Because, like, I know how other games will do it is they'll have, like, the free one, which is, like, 30 levels, and the paid one, which is, like, 100 levels. And for the first 30 levels, the paid and the free are interwoven. So like maybe for the free stuff you get one thing every 1,000 points, our system for an example. But then interwoven every 500 points, the paid people get something extra. So maybe at 500 points for the paid one, you get like a weapon skin. And then at 1,000 points, you get the same thing that a free person does. They get like a silver booster. And then at 1,500, maybe you get an emote for the paid one. Then at 2,000, maybe you get a musket. You know, and then you work your way up, and by level 30, maybe you get like one free skin, and you get the lay and the putt scrolls in the free one. But then anything further than that is like cosmetic and only accessible for paid battle passes.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, as someone said in chat, they said items that can be used in game for any advantage should not exist in a money transaction. But the battle pass, there is no money transaction; it's just free. I don't know any plans for like what future battle passes may look like, but yeah, the dev IMA also said that we don't plan on adding any pay to win advantages at all. So just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah, because we just went over it. Sounds like a little bit of how they're planning on. They had sounds like a meeting where they talked with how they were planning on monetizing the game, and it sounds like they are planning on adding like profile picture, like profile icons, emotes, weapon skins, things like those are coming. It's just down the line a little bit. So those are things that could be added for future battle passes. It's just I think this is the first one to try to what I get when I look at the rewards from the first one is that this is like. This is early access. This is just the implementation of the system so that it's in the game and it's in the code and you can just basically swap things in and out. And the other stuff that's still in development will get put in later that will, you know, maybe incentivize people to work for it a little bit more once there's a little bit more of a heavy population, maybe. So I think it's going to be good, especially with the, like I said, dude, I fucking freaking clenched when I saw the event ticket. I want that graphics card. I want the graphics card.
Yeah. It's gonna be super nice to whoever gets it.
But let's see. Let's see. The EU tourney only having 8 people seems really small. Will future events have more people allowed to play? I know you touched on this a little bit earlier, but I don't know if you want to kind of recap.
Yeah, sure. So the EU tourney, the 1v1 Challenger series that me and Nocturne are going to be casting over, which is an official Pearl Abyss tournament, it's just a pilot. It's just the first one, like the first version of the 1v1 Challenger series. So going forward, we're going to take all the feedback we get and all the suggestions and use that to improve it. So in the future, we could have more than 8 people, of course. Like we could have preliminary rounds and all this like all these extra details and maybe more rounds in general, but for the very, very first one, we're just going to have 8 people single round elimination, and then we'll go from there. And I think there's another news post that mentioned that like we'll probably be doing similar tournaments for NA and for SA, and so we'll kind of just make this kind of a hopefully a regular thing. We'll just see how the first one goes and just keep on improving it. So if you guys really think that like we really want more than 8 people, then we'll try to make it happen. So yeah, it's up to you guys. Just let us know what you guys think. We're just trying to go super simple, easy, and just get that tournament out there and see among the top 8 who will come out first. But of course, we want to expand upon this idea and keep the ball rolling. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's going.
Yeah, because I know one of the big pain points from the worldwide Shadow Arena community is that, you know, we don't feel like we've gotten as many events as maybe like the Asia server. So we want, you know, I'm glad that this is coming. I feel like it's a step in the right direction. 8 people might not be like super huge, but it'll be a fun little event and kind of test case the you know, we can kind of test case the format, and you know, if the viewership is there and people are interested and they want it, we can keep having them, and hopefully we can do hopefully I want the NA one to be to be this big beefy ordeal, but I don't work for PA, so I'm not on that team. I just yell on the internet, and they're very gracefully are allowing me to participate in casting for the EU one. See how it goes. Let's see. What are the plans? Let's see. It looks like I don't know if that's something we can answer either. This one is it looks like we had another one put in while talking earlier. It says, what are the plans for Leighton and Putt-Putt? Overall, I saw the community doesn't feel like they belong in competitive. more so with the new alter changes. So I don't know if, as community people, me as just a dude on the internet, Rinku as the community manager, would necessarily know about that. I mean, I know that for our community tournaments, we've said before that if anybody final circles like a Leighton or a putt-putt, like nobody will fight. Well, like everybody was just gonna like either gang up on the Leighton and then kill that person, or you know, like just avoid the putt-putt and then kill who took the putt-putt. I know that was said before in our duos tournament, at least. So, I mean, for community stuff, I feel like that's easily addressable. I'm not sure about actually in-game, though.
Yeah, what I can say is, like, I don't know the future or what the plans are, but I can say, like, as a community manager, I constantly take trends. So if you guys have a strong opinion on the matter, definitely send it my way of how you feel about, like, these features in the game. And I usually, pretty much every day, I submit trends, like, about just the game in general, but also, like, this specifically. So if you guys have, like, a strong opinion about Pewterim or Leighton or how they affect the game, send it to me, and I'll send it to the devs, and hopefully they'll see what you guys are feeling about that topic. So yeah, definitely, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to send me all your feedback regarding this so the devs can hear you. That's pretty much what I can do for you guys.
He is the voice. He is the mouthpiece for the community to the dev people. Whereas he might not make the development decisions when it comes to listening to the player base. He's the guy. So make sure to send it over to him, DM, Rinku, any of those thoughts, strongly worded opinions that hopefully, you know, are strongly worded in a way that's productive. But send those to him. He can make sure that that's communicated. The last thing on this is, don't know about the clip thing, but here's a Helix one-shot so they nerf Badal again. But there's no clip. There's no clip link.
Oh no.
So I can't see the Helix one-shot. Or are you saying that I'm gonna Helix one-shot Rinku and Noct so that, you know, live on stream so that they have to, so that they nerf Badal again? I'm not. Yeah, there's no. If somebody has a clip of it, we're happy to pull it up. I just don't have it here. It's not linked. It's not linked, Volts.
Oh no.
Oh
yeah.
no. But I'll give him a sec. If anybody else has any last-minute things that you guys want to throw up to us real quick, we can talk about it and kind of hang out for a minute. I know that we're getting close to that 11. We're getting close to that 2-hour mark now, so we're just like right about on it.
Oh, was that the clip?
Is that the clip? That might be. Hang on.
What? What did I just watch?
All right, here it goes. Please don't be something that'll get me banned.
I checked, it's good.
What? Excuse me?
What was that?
That's an 800 red named. Wow. Well, that's a bot too, so it's not like they have any DP.
I was gonna say, does that have anything to do with the fact that it's a bot? Like, what is that bot's AP or DP at the end there? But wow.
That's nutty. Holy crap.
He charges it up.
So that's the kind of stuff you gotta submit in the form every 2 weeks. But yeah, thanks guys. Definitely appreciate everybody that came out to hang out tonight. I'm gonna be playing some more SA. I'm gonna be playing some solos. I know Rinku's got a bunch of stuff that he's gonna do, but I think he said he's gonna hang out and chat and just kind of be around to you know, to just vibe with us, to hang out, you know. And then I'll be playing some solos. I think I wanted to try and get some duos on tonight, so if you guys are down for that in a bit, then we can hella get that. So,
nice.
Unless there's any other things that you want us to try and cover just real quick.
Yeah, let us know.
Oh, nuts. I did the thing. Lost Rinku.
No!
You keep disappearing, dude. I don't know where you're going.
The black spirit's taking me. What do I do?
Oh, right. That was the, yeah. Sure, I had that one question that I can try and talk to you a little bit more offline, but we're apparently not allowed to talk about in an official capacity. So,
Oh yeah, it's probably just because I can't personally answer it, because I don't have the answer. But yeah, I don't have the answer to every question. Of course, like I'm not a dev, so there are questions that like the questions that I can't answer. If there's ever a question I can't answer in one of these podcasts, definitely send it to the dev AMA. What I can do is of course take your feedback and send it to the devs, but there's some questions that only the devs can answer, so that's kind of why. But I try my best. I'm trying to answer as much as I can. So, but yeah.
Yeah. So it's. Back. Because I'll go ahead and I'll like say the question real quick. Maybe we can come up with a way to talk about it to say if maybe we have ideas or something. But I don't think in general is not going to be a answer for it. Yeah, it's going to be the it's hang on, pick go. Are there any ongoing plans to expand advertising and bring in more people that include new player events, loyalty rewards, etc.? I think loyalty rewards would be a cool system to implement. But, like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like there's, like, you log in every day, get a certain thing, you know what I mean, or progress towards a thing. But I almost feel like the battle pass and the daily quests kind of do that to a degree. I don't know. Like, I don't know, because I know in MMOs it's like you can get, like, little crafting trinkets and stuff. So that's a big thing in MMOs, but for, like, a battle royale, I know that might make it a little...
I'm actually curious, like, so daily login rewards versus battle pass, like, to me it kind of sounds like the same thing, because battle pass you kind of have to log in daily anyways, right? Is there like a distinction that would make it like go well in addition to the battle pass, or?
Oh, hang on, different thing. That's just me throwing that out there. That's what the first thing that pops to my head when I think of loyalty rewards. That wasn't actually in the question. Yeah, there's just not too much stuff that you can do. But, like, let's say anniversary. Like, if your account is like X number of days older, made your account or downloaded the game like after a year, you get like an anniversary skin, like you get to pick a skin from a pack, and like you can pick, and like they're all similar, like kind of like the Black Star skins. They're similarly themed. But you get to pick the one for the hero you like, and then like a year in, you can be like, yeah, I've played for a year. My account anniversary is this day. I know like Guild Wars 2 does anniversary gifts, so like every year that your character's alive and around, you get like a cool cosmetic thing, or it's like an outfit or an emote or whatever. That could be cool.
Yeah, anniversary rewards. That sounds awesome. That sounds like a really good idea.
Let's see. Yeah, there's just not too much in-game stuff they can give away just yet. That's kind of why the Battle Pass is just a little lackluster. Yeah, and that's why I think they're doing some of the IRL stuff with the Battle Pass, too. With the event tickets. Because there's just not a lot of implementation for items and customization in-game quite yet. As those come, I'm sure we'll see them in the Battle Passes, but there's just not there yet.
Yeah, definitely. Like, animations, icons, more cosmetics. So,
I see what you're talking about. That's like League of Legends stuff. So, like... a daily login reward, so if you log in for every, like, X number of, like, every day you log in, you get, like, a fragment, and after a certain number of fragments, you can craft a skin from the shop. So, like,
okay.
let's say you need, like, 60 fragments, and so you have to have logged in for, like, every day you get one fragment. So over time, after 60 days of having logged in, regardless of how long in real time that takes, you get, like, a skin coupon.
Yeah.
Just for logging in.
That'd be cool.
I like that. I like that idea. I think that's good.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
And that's also, like, that's not the same thing as just getting raw silver either. You have to build over time with that, too. At least a little bit more so than just, like, grinding out silver. Maybe one day, one every other day, so it's... Well, I mean, it would depend on how many you get per day and how many in total you need. And then what the values are for the skins. Because I know we've talked about, like, putting skins in the game that are, like different levels of skins. So they're not all just, like, $20 for, like, your character model's different. Like, putting in different pricing models so that, like, maybe this skin changes your skill animations so that when you're to Gaul and you're wearing this skin and you use your one, it leaves like flames behind you when you do your charge. Or
yeah, that would be awesome.
You know, or like Jordine's like shield when he goes into guard puts up this like, you know, like puts out this like glowy aura or something. You know, like rare, epic, and legendary skins that like, or like in League when you have a skin that like evolves over time. So like this was what I said, like make a Schultz where he's just in board shorts to start the game, and then the more skill books that you pick up or the more skill points you use, the further the skin levels up. And then by the end of the game, he just looks like the Thing from Fantastic Four. But, like, not orange. You can make it, like, you know, brown or something. Not copyright, but, like, you know. Just turn him into, like, a rock guy.
These are all such good ideas. They're saying they want a nuke, like, a kill streak? Like, what? That basically is the dragon, though. I mean, dragon is the nuke, right? Like, what kind of nuke do you want?
Oh, voice lines, too. Voice lines and, like, sprays.
Yeah.
Voice lines and well, I know there's not a spray, like you can't really like spray in Evil Fantasy, but like, I don't know. You can do like, you know, I don't know, something, like just like put an icon on the ground or something. I don't know. Stop it. We don't want $50 skins.
Oh man. Yeah, I'd love to see what skins
maybe
we have
make
in the
it
future.
ooh, like if you do kill streaks, what if you make altars only activatable have X number of kills per altar?
Altars as kill streaks? That would be interesting.
Yeah, like what if you have to have like 2 kills to activate Alzai altar? You have to have like 2 kills to activate Goddess's Blessing, 1 kill for like for the skill book one. I can't remember the name, but you need like 5 kills or 6 kills to activate a putt one, or to get like a dragon scroll you need like, you know, 7 or 8 or something. What if you do give Badal a voice line that says where's my handicap where's my sticker, something, where's my
Oh,
but
no.
make it like a really old man voice.
Oh no.
Where's my sticker?
Oh,
You're parked in my spot.
Wow.
Give me my wheelchair back. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh my god.
I love it so much. I will apply. Yeah. Look, I'm sure all of us would like to. I will apply to be that VO. I'll be Badal's VO from now on. I've fallen and I can't get up. Clip it, send it in, put it in the game easy. It's done. You ain't gotta pay me. Just send me a skin coupon or something.
Oh my god.
Put me in the credits.
We'll see about that. We'll see.
All right. Well, that's about all the time I'm gonna take up for right now. I know Rinku's got a lot of stuff to do, and we got some games to play. So thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out for this second episode of Into the Shadows podcast. And I'm Noct, Rinku, and
I'm Rinku.
Do you have any closing thoughts or anything to close us out with?
Not much. Just thanks for having me. A lot of really cool ideas, awesome clips. It was fun, and I'll be looking for the rest of the stream and chilling with you guys and hanging out. And next time, hopefully, I'll have time to play some duos. So, yep.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
See you guys next time. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go use the restroom. I'm gonna transition real quick into a BRB screen, and go pee and get the game booted up. So I'll see you guys back here in just a sec. Give Petra a hug.
Alright, cross the ocean.
Alright, you guys might get a blip here for a sec. I'm going to switch scene collection, so it kind of blips for a sec when I do that. Hopefully you guys haven't had any of those crazy